Hi everyone, I'm Jason Crandell, and I want to talk for a few moments about what I see are the couple of major essential keys to comfortable and effective backbending. And I want to preface it by saying that for those of you who have deep, comfortable, spacious, integrated backbends, backbending feels really great. And it feels really, really great. But there are many students who really struggle with backbends, who don't feel spacious and don't feel even and don't feel integrated or joyful. They feel discomfort and they feel pain. And so the couple of keys that I'm going to give, I think are going to help people that already love their backbends love them even more. And I'm hopeful that those of you that struggle with backbends, these couple of thoughts, these couple of keys will help bridge the gap, and at very least you'll be able to come to terms with your backbends, at very least. Okay? And the first tip is to initiate your backbends from your pelvis. Okay? So just like forward bends, when we do forward bends, we start by tilting the pelvis forward. That is the initiating movement of a forward bend. I want to suggest to you that the initiating movement of a backward bend is the same, but it's in reverse. We take that pelvic rim and we tilt it posteriorly, meaning we tilt it backwards. Okay, so the first step of any comfortable, effective backbend is where it starts. And I want you to practice with starting in the pelvis. You tilt it back. The second phase of a backbend, or sort of the second tip of a comfortable, effective backbend, is to, once you've tilted the pelvis back, then focus on the length and the lift of the spine and the broadness of the chest. So I find a lot of people start focusing on their backbend and they initiate it from the spine first. And I want to say, let's start it from the pelvis and then focus on the spine and really focus on creating length and arc. And then the next tip I want to give you is, do your best when you're backbending to distribute the sensations evenly between the lower, the mid, and the upper back. So the spine doesn't like any abrupt shift. It doesn't like any abrupt or quick curve. The spine wants a really smooth, integrated movement. So when you're in your pose, don't focus first on range of motion. Don't focus first on how far you can go. Focus first on how evenly you can go where you go. So focus on that lower back, that mid back, and that upper back feeling even. And then the last tip I want to give you, which is really along with that tip, is if you're finding discomfort in your backbend, back off a little bit. Right? One of the most skillful, beneficial things you can do when you're feeling discomfort in any given pose is to back off a little bit and give yourself room to play and make a little bit of movement, take some of that pressure off. So don't force yourself to try and get somewhere, but use the backbend and allow yourself to back off a little bit so that you can work with it and feel more comfortable. Make sure you give yourself that permission. Okay, I'm hopeful that these tools and these tips are going to help you find a little bit more comfort and ease and happiness in those backbends of yours. Thank you.